Hello everyone, welcome to Katharine's Creatures. This is a series where I get to talk a little bit about and touch base upon various mythological creatures, beast beings, and the like pulled from lore worldwide. And I always like to preface by saying I am not a linguist, so if I mispronounce anything, I do apologize in advance. I try my best. And today I wanted to talk about the Caipora, and this is a creature from the Tupi-Guarani, hopefully I pronounced that one right, myths that stem from Brazil. And the Caipora actually comes from a Tupi word in their language that loosely translates to inhabitant of the forest. It is essentially a dark-skinned small person that is usually depicted naked with a long red mane of hair, often again smoking some kind of cigar, and is just inherently very mischievous. And sometimes it could take the form of a girl, other times a boy. The gender really doesn't matter, but what it does and its purpose, that's really what it goes down to. And the Caipora sometimes is confused with another Brazilian entity that does also come from the Tupi myths, and this is the Curupira, which again sounds even familiar, but I talked about in episode 134, so you can check that one out if you're interested. But there are a lot of striking different similarities with their looks and their kind of mentality, but there are also differences between the two different entities. Now, the Caipora is sometimes depicted as afraid or phobic of the light. And because of this, the indigenous people that are trying to, or any of the tribes that do try to avoid it, protect themselves by using firebrands. The Caipora also, just going back to what it looks like in depictions by people in even modern days, it's often shown riding some sort of great peccary and holding a stick, again, very reminiscent to its similar kindred entity, the Curupira. Caipora. Hear the difference? Okay, we're moving on. Anywho, the Caipora also is viewed as being a cannibal. And not only that, it'll pretty much eat anything it can, including from people to insects. And it is deemed the king of animals and is often viewed as vengeful to hunters and poachers, especially those who are not obeying the rules. And there are some rules culturally that everybody does try to abide behind when it comes to hunting, and when and how much, etc., so on. Now, if the Caipora is viewing some party of hunters again, or poachers, as troublemakers or not listening, it'll often try to scare them away. It'll hide the animal tracks that they're searching for, and even lure them far enough into the jungle that they lose their way. And it does this by disorienting the people by the use of various animal noises and creating its own fake set of tracks to again lure the hunters far off route, and so they get lost in the jungle. And its kind of mischievous nature intensifies around the times when hunting is supposed to be more or less prohibited, and there are certain kind of activities where hunting is discouraged on certain times, including Fridays, Sundays, and essentially any religious days above and beyond those. Now, some hunters have figured out in their belief system that if they offer some kind of gifts to the creature, they will actually receive good luck during their hunting expeditions and excursions, so they will again try to figure out ways to gift the Caipora some kind of token just to hopefully be prosperous when they're going out to hunt for food or other kind of animals for whatever purpose. So, anywho, this is pretty much all I have right now on this particular Brazilian entity. If you have any questions about this or anything else, please post them in the comments below or reach out to me on any of my social media. And until next time, everyone, Skol.